Welcome to Mind Blow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. The West Philippine Sea glimmers under the sun, its vast expanse a breathtaking sight. Yet beneath this serene surface lies a simmering tension that threatens to disrupt the fragile peace. The tranquility of the ocean is deceptive, masking the underlying fragility of peace in these contested waters. A lone Philippine patrol vessel, the BRP Valentin Diaz, cuts through the waves near Ayungin Shoal, tasked with the critical mission of resupplying Marines stationed on the beached BRP Sierra Madre, a symbol of the Philippines' enduring presence. The air is thick with tension, as distant shapes on the horizon grow into massive Chinese Coast Guard cutters, their white hulls stark against the blue, a formidable presence that looms ever closer. The Chinese ships move to block the Diaz, water cannons at the ready. A silent, high-stakes ballet of power and law, where every maneuver is a calculated risk. The Filipino crew stands firm, cameras rolling to capture every maneuver, every moment of this tense standoff, knowing that their footage is more than just documentation. It is a powerful tool in the court of global opinion. Their footage becomes a weapon, broadcasting the truth to the world, a testament to their resolve and the reality of the situation unfolding in these contested waters. This is not an isolated event, but the daily reality for the Philippines' new frontline defenders, who navigate these waters with unwavering determination. These Alvarez-Class patrol ships are not battleships, but symbols of resilience in a modern age of gray zone conflict, where strength is measured not just in firepower, but in the courage to stand firm. They embody courage, navigating a contested maritime universe, where every journey is fraught with potential conflict, and the stakes are incredibly high. Their story is about the human spirit's refusal to be intimidated, a testament to their resolve and the unyielding spirit of those who defend their nation's sovereignty. Each patrol tests the fate of international law, one tense encounter at a time, as these brave crews navigate the complex web of maritime rights and responsibilities. The world watches as these small ships stand their ground, outmatched but never outspirited, a David against Goliath scenario played out on the high seas. Here, sovereignty is defended not just with steel, but with resolve and global attention, as the eyes of the world focus on this maritime theater. The drama on these waves is where the future of the region is being decided, a high-stakes game of strategy and endurance that will shape the geopolitical landscape for years to come.
To truly understand the Alvarez-class ships, we must look back to their beginnings in the heart of U.S. shipyards, where American ingenuity and craftsmanship brought them to life. These shipyards, bustling with activity, were the birthplace of vessels designed for endurance and versatility. Originally, these ships were known as island-class patrol boats, serving the U.S. Coast Guard with distinction. For decades, they patrolled American waters, safeguarding coastlines, intercepting smugglers, and performing search and rescue missions. Their reputation for reliability and toughness was well earned. As the U.S. modernized its fleet, these trusted vessels were gradually retired, but rather than being scrapped, they found a new purpose. Through the Excess Defense Articles program, they were transferred to the Philippines, a nation in need of proven maritime assets. With over 36,000 kilometers of coastline and thousands of islands, the Philippines faces unique maritime challenges. The need for dependable ships to patrol these vast waters was urgent, and the Island class offered a quick, cost-effective solution. Once in the Philippines, these ships underwent extensive refurbishment. They were modernized, repainted, and rechristened as the Alvarez class, proudly bearing the names of Filipino naval heroes who symbolize courage and patriotism. This transformation was more than cosmetic. It turned foreign-built vessels into powerful national symbols, representing the Philippines' commitment to defending its sovereignty. The transfer of these ships was not just about hardware. It was a gesture that deepened the long-standing alliance between the United States and the Philippines, reinforcing mutual trust and cooperation. Chosen for their proven readiness and reliability, these ships allowed the Philippine Navy to rapidly enhance its patrol capabilities, filling critical gaps in maritime security. Building new ships from scratch would have taken years and required significant resources. The timely arrival of these vessels provided an immediate and effective solution to pressing security needs. Their arrival in Philippine harbors marked the beginning of a new era in the nation's maritime defense, inspiring pride and renewed confidence among the Navy and the public. Today, the Alvarez-Class stands as a living testament to partnership, shared security, and the enduring friendship between two nations. These ships serve as a bridge between past and present, connecting decades of naval tradition to the urgent demands of modern maritime defense. The journey of these vessels, from American service to Philippine guardianship, is a remarkable story of adaptation, resilience, and the enduring spirit of cooperation across oceans. The Alvarez-Class is built for presence, not overwhelming firepower. At just 34 meters long, their small size is a strategic advantage, allowing nimble operations in shallow, contested waters. Twin diesel engines propel them up to 30 knots, enabling rapid response to threats or emergencies. Their endurance lets them patrol far from port for days, deterring illegal activities and asserting sovereignty. Armament is modest, a 25mm autocannon and .50 caliber machine guns, enough for law enforcement, not escalation. This balance is crucial in gray zone conflict where restraint matters as much as readiness. Missions range from sovereignty patrols to search and rescue, escorting resupply runs and protecting marine resources. Adaptable and indispensable, they are the multi-tools of the Philippine Coast Guard. Their true strength lies in versatility and persistence, not brute force. Every day they prove that agility and presence can shape the maritime balance. The Alvarez-Class is the quiet backbone of the archipelago's defense. The real power of the Alvarez-Class lies in their cameras and sensors. In today's information age, a clear video can be more powerful than a cannon. These ships document every incident, dangerous maneuvers, harassment, or blockades, transmitting evidence to headquarters and the world. Assertive transparency changes the game, exposing aggression and rallying public opinion. Their presence is a lifeline for Filipino fishermen, offering protection and support at sea. The data they collect, videos, positions, radio logs, becomes legal ammunition in diplomatic protests and international forums. Each patrol builds a legal fortress reinforcing the Philippines' maritime rights. The Alvarez-Class is not just patrolling, it's broadcasting the truth and defending livelihoods. Their vigilance turns every encounter into a statement of sovereignty. They are the nation's eyes, ears, and voice on the high seas. In maritime disputes, the biggest ship isn't always the best. While size and firepower might seem impressive, they don't always translate to real influence or effectiveness in the complex world of contested waters. The Alvarez-Class excels in the gray zone, where actions are aggressive, but stop short of war. Here, subtlety and presence matter more than brute strength, and the ability to operate just below the threshold of open conflict is a true advantage. Deploying massive warships can escalate tensions. These patrol ships keep encounters in the realm of law enforcement. Their smaller size and less intimidating profile help prevent misunderstandings that could spiral out of control. When an Alvarez-class ship confronts a foreign vessel, it frames the incident as policing, not military aggression. This distinction is crucial, as it signals a commitment to rules and order rather than confrontation. This lowers the risk of miscalculation and keeps the moral high ground. By acting with restraint, the Philippines demonstrates responsibility and earns respect on the international stage. Their flexibility allows daily deployment to high-risk standoffs, sparing larger, costlier warships for true defense. This means the Navy can maintain a constant presence without exhausting its most valuable assets. The Alvarez-class acts as a buffer, absorbing the daily grind of maritime tension. They are the first responders, always ready to de-escalate and manage incidents before they become crises. This is maritime judo, using an opponent's aggression against them, shifting the conflict to law and rights. Instead of meeting force with force, these ships use agility and legal authority to turn the tables. By responding with law enforcement vessels, the Philippines avoids escalation and wins global sympathy. The world sees a nation defending its rights with discipline, not provocation. Agility and narrative power matter more than armor and missiles in this contest. The ability to outmaneuver, outlast, and outsmart rivals is what truly counts in these tense standoffs. The Alvarez class is the perfect tool for this strategy. It embodies the balance of strength, restraint, and adaptability needed for modern maritime challenges. In the gray zone, presence and restraint are the ultimate strengths. By showing up every day and acting with discipline, these ships quietly shape the outcome of the conflict. The Alvarez-class ships are seasoned, not new, and age brings challenges. Decades of service mean constant maintenance is needed, especially in the harsh tropical climate. Upgrading outdated electronics and sensors is critical, but requires funding and expertise. Without modernization, their effectiveness as the nation's eyes and ears could fade. Their light armament is a strength in gray zone scenarios, but a vulnerability if conflict escalates. They rely on the Navy and Air Force for protection in high-threat situations. These ships are the shield, not the sword, in a larger defense strategy. Resource constraints make every upgrade and repair a challenge. The Alvarez-Class is a clever, pragmatic solution, but not the final answer. Continued investment is needed to keep them relevant and ready. Their resilience mirrors the determination of their crews and the nation. The Alvarez-class ships are more than patrol vessels, they're floating ambassadors. Their transfer from the U.S. was a symbol of alliance, and ongoing support includes spare parts, technical help, and joint training. Exercises with U.S. and regional partners build interoperability and trust, preparing crews for real crises. These joint patrols send a message: the Philippines is not alone. The Alvarez class often leads in multinational exercises, strengthening ties with Japan, Australia, Canada, and others. These partnerships amplify the Philippines' voice and reinforce a rules-based maritime order. The ships are at the forefront of regional diplomacy, weaving a network of stability. Every friendly encounter at sea builds a stronger, safer future. On the blue waters of the West Philippine Sea, the Alvarez-class ships are symbols of courage and sovereignty. They prove that rights aren't determined by fleet size but by resolve. Upgrades, better cameras, secure communications, drones could make them even more effective. These ships embody Filipino resilience, with crews who face danger armed with courage and cameras. Their daily stand is a beacon of hope, showing the world peaceful resistance in action. Each patrol is a statement. The Philippines will not be silenced or intimidated. The Alvarez class charts a course for a future where law, not force, rules the sea. They sail not just across water but through history, defending freedom for all.